is roaring. So excited to have FLUXX here in her lovely beard.
How are you? Don't you love it? I still love it. To this day, this is
So much.
like one of the best gifts anybody has ever got me.
You were always talking about it. You were putting your little braid up and like makeshift beard. You
Right?
know.
It's so much more convenient now. I don't have to just sit here and like try and keep it on my lip.
Has Mrs. FLUXX come around to it yet, or she still just it
Oh
was a gift,
no.
I guess.
Yeah, it's a gift, so she has to accept it.
Your beard does not have a name though, right? You didn't
No,
name it?
no, but
Okay.
I was telling the story, I think it was yesterday. Um, every time I put it on, the very first thing I think of is just I hear Jeff's voice in my brain saying, "Take that stupid fucking thing off."
That's what makes it so much better.
Right? And it just it makes my heart giggle, and it's funny because Mrs. Flux is like he could say the things that I couldn't say because he had the best friend status.
Oh yeah.
And but no, I love, and so it tickles my heart every time. I love it so much.
And the fact that Jeff, for those in the chat that don't know, the Vice Baby. Legal Vice's Jeff is
Yeah.
the one we're talking to. Because we did a little mini meetup last year in Vegas. And I could I'm terrible at like keeping secrets or like giving like waiting to give gifts. So it was like I hadn't even checked into the hotel yet. Like it was like, I got you something.
Oh yeah. It was the first thing you're like, I got you something. I was like, oh thanks. And then I
Good to
didn't
see you
take
again. I
it
love you
off.
here. John H 2004 gifting 5 memberships. Thank you so much. And they worked. The internet is working today. I didn't have any technical issues. We are on the right track.
Just be happy with your vagina. You got it already. Don't have to make a new one. And if you got a penis, just keep on it. Don't cut it off.
Just keep on it.
That's so relevant
Nice
today.
baby. You know, Nice baby with 5 gifties. Thank you so much. It's good to see you. Recently went on his first Screw It Saturday, I think is what we're calling it these days.
I love
I was
it.
like, I was like, oh no, he's doing the shots for money. He hasn't gotten to that point yet.
I was there in the beginning of the day. The first part when he ate the entire habanero.
I missed that part.
Yeah, that was we're all like, no, you can't eat though. You just ate the entire thing. Just whoop. Yep.
Iron stomach. Thank you,
Yeah.
Vice Baby.
Score a direct hit.
And we are joined tonight by Leon in the backstage helping me out with the clips and the things so that I can focus on the super chats and the member chats like Lunar Lucidity, member for 1 month. Hail to the late night crew. Avocados aplenty. I love to see it. Our girl FLUXX here isn't California born, or were you born here? Okay.
Yeah.
California
Born
girl.
in
Avocados.
Fullerton. Oh yeah.
It's avocados? Funny. Yay.
Oh yeah. My dad loved avocados, and his name was Kevin, so we called him Kevocados, and he
Wait a minute.
He ate them a lot. But avocados are awesome. They're actually really healthy for you and very good.
I know. So I've been a little grumpy today because today is day 1 of a cleanse detox thing that I'm doing.
Oh.
I'm not drinking for a month because it's good to do that every now and then, and it's been a while.
Yeah.
But so avocados are a-okay on this plan. So this is my default go-to. It's Annie's 15-day fat blast. She's raw vegan and kind of like much in a lot of things, but at least starting out, like, so 3 days. This is day 1. Everything is blended, so no solids for a few days. Also not drinking, another comfort, and also not snacking. So it's like it's the trifecta.
Yeah, that's brutal. Not only are you giving up like solid food, dude,
you're giving up happiness. That's what I've given up for 3 days. It's not that bad, but I'm not a happy camper the first day. By day 3, I'm like, okay, light at the end of the tunnel. I can do this. I get to eat something. Like, crunchy and oh, and again, raw. So these soups, so
Ooh.
so there's shakes, right? Those are fine. Cold. Do you like cold soups?
I'm actually not the best person to ask because I don't mind cold food. Mrs. FLUXX hates it because I like cold French fries.
Depends on where they're from. What happened?
I think I got disowned because I said I like cold fries.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay,
Yeah,
that makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Uh,
It's okay. It's a burden that I have come to bear, and I bear it honestly and continuously.
Mr. Tech Rat just got here. Who's the beard? The beard is FLUXX, and I don't have names up. I should probably do that.
I had to take a drink of my Dr. Pepper, so I'm like, I needed to go beardless for a moment.
Have you chosen to go? I mean, you could go on a liquid diet and just like get one of those fat boba straws and just keep the beard on.
I like solid food.
Me too. I miss it so much.
What about mashed potatoes? Do mashed potatoes count?
No, because you have to cook them. We're raw. We're doing it raw.
Oh, full raw dog in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Fruits and veggies. I do love my
Although,
I do love my blender though. It's wonderful.
nice.
The
The
shakes are
things you
fine.
love as an adult, right?
Oh, you have a favorite burner, you have a favorite appliance. Although my Instant Pot and my blender are neck and neck. But I mean, okay. So fruit shakes totally fine, especially if you use frozen fruit, so you get the like consistency of a
Ooh,
smoothie. That's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
But the soups, I think my favorite one of these is a minestrone. Oh, B.S. Simon for two. I thought broads didn't like being called dames. Well, we're a different kind of breed around here, fella.
I hear that you are bisexual.
Okay, so this is probably my thank you so much, by the way. My favorite marvelous minestrone. 1 cup tomato, celery, miso, oregano, garlic, cayenne pepper, water, and then a little bit of flax powder, flax meal. It's
And
actually pretty good. I just don't like it that it's cold.
I was gonna say you have to do that cold. Is it like a why cold?
Well, because she is a raw vegan Nazi, and that's the best thing for you. But it's my hard reset. Hard
Yeah.
reset, raw, grifty for 5, never go raw, at least spit on it first.
Okay, 60 for the resonator, and my grandson wants the sex robot.
Oh my gosh. So anyway, but I am so much happier now, and I see the beard, and I see the picture behind you. I love it.
Yes.
I'm not going back to reread that picture. Dead food has no nutrition of some dumb sheet. Well, that's why. Never mind. We're not getting into it. Not getting
You
into
know,
it. But
though. Oh, I was gonna say I do have a thing against baked fruit. I cannot eat baked fruit. Any type of fruit that's been
like
warmed
pie?
or heat. Nope. No, any type of fruit that's been warmed, heated, or anything. It's gross.
What about dehydrated?
Nope. Nope.
Because technically that's not cooked.
But it's been warmed.
Mm,
It's been warmed. I can taste the difference in the molecular structure of the fruit.
that's really what it is. Molecular.
I can taste it on a molecular level. I'm telling you, I cannot do it.
Fruit leathers? Anything like that? Like fruit roll-ups?
No, yeah, no, tell you. I mean,
Oh.
yeah, no. No, like you're talking about like those like naturally gel like
Yeah, they're
no.
flattened out on like a plastic sheet, and you pull them off and
Nope.
nom nom nom, eat too many of them. Are you a baker? Do you bake anything? Breads?
I used to bake cookies and cakes back in the day, but that was like way back when I was like a teenager. No baked fruit. That's been a lifelong thing for me. No Danishes, none of that. Yeah, it's also the texture. I'm not a fan of things in my mouth.
Do you like sweetbreads? Are you more sweet or savory? I'm more savory typically.
I have a sweet tooth like you wouldn't believe. Like this type of sweet tooth should have grown, like I should have grown out of it when I hit puberty. But no, my addiction is sugar and carbs. So like donuts, hell yeah.
Have you heard of ice cream bread?
Mm-mm.
I was last week years old. The fuck is your be? Okay, for
How
those
was
of
I
you in
gonna
the
be a
chat,
bearded lady?
FLUXX is super famous. Are your members on your channel still Mocha Dicks?
They are. Yes, we are still
Oh.
mocha dicks.
Love it. Still rocking the Mocha Dicks. FLUXX is amazing. And we kind of fell in together with the whole LawTube sphere of the
Mhm.
internet. And there's been crossovers between the Nerdosphere and the LawTubers. And she's just an awesome human being that everyone loves. And there's nothing to not love about FLUXX. So love her. Go
Thanks.
subscribe. Her link's in the thingy bobber. But ice cream bread. I just found
That
out about
sounds
this like a week ago.
amazing.
You're telling me for 40 years I could have been using ice cream for what? Ain't no way. All right, so listen. I was at the lawnmower store last year, and one of the
Very
guys that
important.
works there recognized me, and we were talking, and he said, "You should make ice cream bread." And I said, "Make what? Are you kidding me? Let's do it." All right, now he said to make strawberry ice cream bread, so I got some strawberry.
Favorite ice cream?
Chocolate.
Ooh.
Chocolate
Do you like
peanut butter, to be fair.
So you like the chunks in there, or
So Baskin Robbins has a chocolate, it's chocolate with like a peanut butter ribbon that's kind of like run through it.
oh,
And that is the best ice cream in the entire world. 10 out of 10 every time.
you got to make this with that and report back.
Ooh.
Ice cream. And I also got some salted brown butter cookie.
Ooh.
So first off, I'm gonna throw these in the microwave, get them softened up real good before we mix it up with self-rising flour. We need 2 cups of ice cream. That's some good ice cream. I'm gonna melt this down a little bit more so it's easy to mix with the flour.
Very.
We need 1.5 cups of
that one's
self-rising
good.
flour. Oh well.
Struggle bus.
All right, flour in, and now we mix it. All right, you need an 8x4 bread tin, greased. All right, now put your ice cream mixture in there. Try to level it out a little bit. All right, we set that off to the side. Let's go ahead and make the salted brown butter cookie bread.
He does the same thing with the other one.
Oven 350 degrees for 30 to 40 minutes. One in the top, one in the bottom. We'll be back. While it's cooking, let's clean up our mess. I don't know how I do it or how my wife puts up with me.
Yeah.
All right, we just pulled them out of the oven. Perfect. They look and smell amazing. Oh yeah, look at that.
Was that just ice cream
This
and
is the
flour?
strawberry, and this is
Ice cream and self-rising flour.
That's it.
That's it.
the salted brown butter cookie. Let's put some in our mouth. What do you think? Cut us a piece, and we got some Kerrygold butter. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm so excited. All right, we're gonna start with the strawberry ice cream bread. This is what the lawnmower man recommended, so let's go.
Lawnmower man.
Lawnmower
A year
man.
ago.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
I might need to go to the store tomorrow.
See? Thank you. I thought you might like that.
Yes. Yes. I love bread so much. Their bread, 10 out of 10.
Give me bread. See, I torture myself. That's the other thing that I do when I'm detoxing. I look at all kinds of recipes and I go, I'm gonna make that and I'm gonna eat that someday. It's gonna happen. So I get like this to-do list after. Whereas Chris, I'm legit doing this for my kids.
Yeah.
Elementary graduation tomorrow.
I'm gonna go get some self-rising flour and some ice cream tomorrow and make some ice cream bread because mind blown.
Yeah.
Wow.
The curve though, this guy found out about me at 50, so we're doing okay.
Yeah, we're on the up curve, so I think we're good for that. But damn.
Definitely. Okay. Question.
Yes.
What non-domesticated animal would you choose as your companion? Any of them, if they would just be yours and like your little spirit animal, like vibe
An
with you, like
elephant.
what would it be? An elephant?
An elephant.
Like African
Because-
elephant, the really big ones, or the like, more Asian elephants? Wait, that sounds really weird. Anyway,
That sounds
damn
kind of
it.
racist.
You know what?
You
Don't
have
make
a
me get the
thing
hat.
against, why the Asians have to be smaller, man?
They just are.
No, like a
Sorry, I
big
get to be
old
racist.
African bull elephant. If I
Yeah.
could have a big old African bull elephant as like a spirit animal sidekick companion, oh yeah. You can ride
Mhm.
them. They're very protective. They're very loyal. And
Artistic, even.
yeah,
Elephants make art?
yeah. They like to, they're just that's where it's at, man. That's where I'm at. What about you?
I haven't really thought about it that much, but I saw this video of a wombat, and I'm like, I need a wombat in my life.
Oh,
I had no idea. But when
yeah.
you know, you know. You see it. You see it.
Art.
Mischief, that'll be right. Look at him, he's falling asleep.
Oh, he
He
just wants
does,
to
he does
go.
bite a little bit, doesn't he? Little Kevin.
Oh,
Kind of looks like a Frenchie, but rodent. I don't know.
right? That is just so cute.
It's so stupid cute.
Little Kev.
That is too cute.
Island.
That's
Did
like-
you know that wombats twerk predators to death? True story. Oh, that's right. They stick their heads in their burrows and they stick their booty out because they're like their fat or meaty tissue on their booty cheeks is like really rough. So like predators can't get them. It's a thing. It's real. Yeah. It just sounds funny when you say they twerk twerk predators to death.
So they just booty bum the bad guys.
Head in the burrow hole, booty out, impenetrable. God damn it. I'm on a roll.
Phrasing.
Amazing. Oh my
Oh,
god.
that is funny. Oh, but that's so,
So
cute.
cute, though.
Oh my goodness. That is
Oh.
adorable.
FLUXX, one of my favorite conspiracy enthusiasts. How are you loving AI these days?
I was just talking about it with Mrs. FLUXX, and she hates it. She is so against AI all of the time. But I have so much fun filtering photos through Grok, doing different things. It's just fun. Like that part of AI is cool. But the AI that's like, the smart AI, the AI that's like smarter than me AI, that's I think we're headed towards the iRobot future.
Things that it's fun for. One of those things lately, and I did say on a recent stream that it's getting a little out of hand, but some of them have gotten really good. This one, this trend that's going around. Rossi for 5 first. Gooch uses his butt the same way as a defense mechanism. Hashtag butt stuff.
She looks like Grimace from McDonald's, for fuck's sake. Put her milkshake in her hand. God damn it. Fuck. You imagine the sweat dripping from, like, dude. God damn it. She looks like she has a stack of pancakes stuffed in her. Dude, I wouldn't want that sitting on my head.
Mean Gooch. Thank you, Rossi. Angry Badger, I for one welcome. New machine overload.
It's gonna get to the point. Oh my god, this one. I did show Mrs. FLUXX this and she laughed. I thought this was too cute.
So funny. There's so many like Theo Vaughn ones, the Trump ones. At first, I was like, okay, it's getting out of control. You guys need to stop. But then, like, you get something like this, and it's like, okay.
That's what I always do, and they never catch me. Ain't nobody gonna catch me.
Because you're too streetwise?
Yup. And all these hoes laughing like something funny.
She's talking about the audience that they're laughing at her.
That's me. That's us.
Did you say the hoes are laughing?
Yep.
So the audience are a bunch of hoes.
Yep. Catch me outside. How about that?
Huh?
Catch me outside. How about that?
Catch you outside? What does that mean?
What I just said.
For the Doberman for 2. Those are Canadian dollar dues. I love the Fatal Attraction poster. Yes, I love it so much. Isn't it gorgeous?
And a friendly reminder, f you, Leon.
I did not push that button.
My brain read that as fetal attraction.
Oh no.
Have you you know about that case, right? The Laura Owens, the Bachelor case?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you hear?
Been a minute. Is there news?
Oh yeah. You didn't hear?
No.
7
everything.
7 fucking felonies. She has been indicted on 7 felony counts. From perjury to forgery to all that shit.
Wow. When does she go to trial? Do we know?
Arraignment is the 29th. So that'll be like the first appearance. Arraignment will be the 29th. And then currently the trial is scheduled for October. I mean, I'm sure there'll be it'll be delayed and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
She still doesn't have a lawyer. I mean, she's already put out a press release, a statement. She's going down fighting. She's never going to admit any of her lies, and she is going to go all the way to trial, and she is going to go all the way to jail.
Is it going to be televised? Do we know? It's not federal, right?
It's state. Yeah, no, there should be no. I mean, even if it wasn't televised or like whatever, I do believe we're gonna have people inside like doing the recording and doing the
daily updates and all that.
Yeah,
like Joe is right now with the Diddy trial. Good Logic, if you guys don't know, attorney out of New York. He is attending the Diddy trial and giving updates on his channel frequently. So check him out. Sorry, I just saw the private chat, Leon. Yes, I will. I'm gonna do it now before I forget.
No, that's the thing. The lawyer who was her family court lawyer, he is not going to be her lawyer for her defense because he's not a defense lawyer. But whoever they choose to represent her, he is going to work closely with them. But he said, when we choose a defense attorney, I'll be working closely with them. So we're like, dude, how is this dude still like, he's still going, like, he's still backing her, and it's weird.
That's wild.
It's weird. It's wild. So yeah, it's been a celebration for the past like 2 weeks because she just got hit with the charges. It's awesome.
That he likes avocados too much. Oh no. Okay, so friend of the channel, Mo Zamboni, there is an unfortunate clip of him. I have it saved somewhere, but not to my StreamYard. He said he was clipped saying, "I just wanted to suck a dick to see what it tastes like." So he was my guest recently, and I pulled up an article from a few years back that basically said that people on the internet were saying that penis tastes clean penis. You have to preface it with that. The article specifically said clean penis tastes like avocado, or vice versa. So we have been bombarding the chats with avocados, and he hates them.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense. It tracks. But that's what the internet says. Lots of people weighed in the comments. It was a whole thing back a few years ago. So yeah, there's many avocados these days. For
Is that
funsies,
kind
that's all I'm doing.
it's like instead of the upside down pineapple, it's just another type of fruit symbol.
Yes.
We're really
Unreal.
into fruits. I dig it.
Well, I think I looked this up before, but avocado, the root word and etymology and all that stuff basically says like it's tree testicles.
I mean, I could see the people of old naming it tree testicles.
From a Spanish word or an ancient Mexican name. I don't know. Yes, tree testicles. That's yes. We're gonna bark balls. To a new segment. So, the Epstein situation.
You said
Did you? Not Biggin, D. Biggin. So the Quarterly posted for years, Cash Patel and Dan Bongino had called people crazy to believe Epstein killed himself. And now that they've been in the club for about 40 seconds, they released a joint statement like it's open and shut. Nothing weird about it at all. Do you think he unalived himself?
Oh, fuck no.
Oh,
hell no. Just like you heard that Virginia Giuffre Epsteined herself too, like 2 weeks ago or whatever too, right?
When she explicitly said, if I ever turn up unalived, I'm not suicidal.
Right? Yeah. No, he 100% did. This is all, I mean, unfortunately, a lot of us are black-pilled and like, yeah, no, they were never gonna tell us. They never will tell us. They're gonna remember the whole like binder, like, we're releasing these Epstein binders. Like, oh, we didn't realize that wasn't it. Oh, look, we're getting more documents. Okay, cool. Like, you're never gonna do shit with them. You're never gonna. Oh, it's irritating. I'm irritated at this point.
It is irritating, but let's hear it from the horse's mouths because Dan Bongino and Cash Patel, speaking of Cash Me Outside, yeah, they went in with this like big mission. We're gonna open everything up, unredacted. We're gonna expose everything, shut it down. They said all the things that everyone wants to hear, and then this happens.
Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide. People don't believe it.
Well, I mean, listen, they have a right to their opinion, but as someone who has worked as a public defender, as a prosecutor, who's been in that prison system, who's been in the Metropolitan Detention Center, who's been in segregated housing, you know a suicide when you see one, and that's what that was.
Do their eyeballs look suspiciously like big and wide-eyed and kind of like?
I mean, to be fair, I feel like that's how he always looks. I feel like he always looks like this.
Bongino, though?
No, he always looked. Nah, that's fair.
Like, look at that.
No,
he looks like that side-eyed monkey gif. You know,
right? Like, yeah, those faces. We're never gonna find. They're never gonna tell us. Just like they're never actually gonna tell. I saw, who was it? Somebody posted on Twitter like, oh yeah, and in a couple months they're gonna come out and say, oh yeah, JFK was only shot by one shooter. Like,
right.
My dudes, the government is never going to be transparent with us. They're never going to tell us what's really going on. And we all just have to keep fighting them and tell them that they're fucked and try and keep them in check.
Yeah. What about the government, FLUXX?
Fuck the government.
Hell yeah.
Don't tread on me, bitches.
Combat Barbie down here.
Hell yeah.
And that's what that was.
Don't tread on me.
Killed himself.
You have it. Which one is? Is it Killdozer?
It's the Killdozer hat.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah. But don't tread on me, bitches. Fuck the government. Oh.
You know.
You want me to get? I've seen the whole file. He killed himself.
I know it's hard work. You said Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide.
Oh, start it over. But yeah, so let's see this one. So Glenn Beck had posted, and Charlie D'Angelo, we both or connected with Charlie, I think. Glenn Beckett said FBI Director Kash Patel and Dan Bongino now claim they believe Epstein's death was a suicide. They didn't used to believe that. I still don't believe that. However, I know Dan Bongino. I think he's a credible guy. He loves his country. I know Kash. He's an honorable guy. He loves his country. But in order for me to believe Epstein killed himself, the FBI must produce the full unredacted forensic and autopsy reports, the surveillance footage or sworn testimony from neutral parties confirming no foul play went down, the entire timeline of that camera, the video leading up to when it went out, the exact moment it turned off, why it broke, and why the most high-profile prisoner in America was removed from suicide watch just days before, and most of all, what changed their minds. That's...
Yeah.
What did they see in those files that made them go, oh yeah, totally unalive themselves?
Right? Because wouldn't you want to wouldn't you want to be like, look, here's the proof he just offed himself so you guys can stop being, conspiracy theories. But no, you won't show his shit.
And that makes everybody go even more.
Yes.
Now they're in on it. They're compromised. Right?
100%. And it's all theater. We're all plebes, and they just I don't trust anybody in government. I don't care. The second you go into government, you become untrustworthy. In my opinion.
He left out a death certificate. Oh gosh. Yeah, show us the file then. Shouldn't be so hard. Speaking of castrated men, men and other mammals live longer if they're castrated, says researcher. That's not the article we're going to discuss. We're going to discuss grok and the tools at our disposal and the ways to properly utilize grok in the most fun way that I never even thought possible.
Oh.
Pedro Pascal. Grok, can you go over the negative side effects of low to no testosterone in men as if you were Foghorn Leghorn? Untapped potential.
That opens up a literal whole new world.
It responded. Leon, could you come out and do the Foghorn Leghorn voice for us and read this?
Now, I say, boy, one of the downsides of low testosterone, well, listen up, without that man juice, your muscles shrink faster than a pole in the sun. You'll pile on fat like a hog in a buffet. Bones get frail, making it snap like a dry twig, and you'll be dog tired, and no prep delays, no libido performance, and plumb vanish. Mood swings, like a tornado, leaving your cranky bones on a rainy day. Long term, you're caught here in trouble with diabetes and weak blood. Studies that castrating fellas might live longer. Well, it's a trade-off. Years of vigor, talk to a doc, don't chop it nothing on a whim. Rock.com.
Thank you, sir.
Holy shit.
So glad I didn't try that.
Oh my
Appreciate
God.
you, Leon.
Oh
I
my
say,
God,
boy.
that is amazing. It's like who else can you get to make it say stuff like, oh my God, that is hilarious.
Yeah. So this person was like, oh, I'm going to try this out too. Can you go over the negative side effects as if you were Gumball Watterson? It's a whole thing. I don't know who that character is. I'm familiar enough that the Gumball show exists. But,
yeah.
I mean, if AI is inevitable and their mechanical overlords are going to do what they're going to do, you might as well have fun with it in the meantime.
Right? Oh, so many possibilities. The humor the humor aspect of this. Oh. I'm thinking of give the birds and the bees as Count Dracula type of shit. Tell me, or have some situation explain, oh my God. And then you have to find some way to actually get AI voice to read it.
Ooh, so I've used 11 Labs, and it used to need 2 minutes of clean audio to replicate it. Now it only needs 30 seconds. The speed of which these These applications, the software, the technology, it's insane.
Tell me, like,
To be fair
what
to-
is 11 Labs? What is this? I want to know how to do AI voices because again, the birds and the bees with Count Dracula.
Okay, let me see. So,
Or like
You can-
court transcripts as like, you know, different characters.
okay, so you said bees twice, and I had this saved just because it was adorable, but you said bees twice. So this is how bumblebees nap on flowers when they're out of energy. It's one of my favorite things. The little bee butt.
So cute, the little bee butt. Oh,
The little legs and everything. Look at it go.
and she's
Like,
like
going.
sticking. Oh, he's so tuckered out.
Oh my god, the crane fly. There's a crane fly that's been plaguing me and Moxie Dog all evening.
Oh
Anyway,
no.
so 11 Labs is an AI generator. So you can feed it a sample and then you type the text to make it say what you want it to say. Or you can just describe a voice that you want to make. So let's see. So yeah, voice design a totally new voice clone with 10 seconds. I thought 30 seconds, 10 seconds of audio. It takes 2 minutes for them to clone it.
Wow.
I know. So
That's
it's
crazy.
wild.
Have you seen the super tip things?
I have.
I'm like, this is what AI is to be used for. This
Hilarious.
This is the actual reason people created AI, and it is for our internet entertainment purposes.
Absolutely. Okay. Take on Kurt contacting the company to have any sort of resemblance to his voice be removed.
Am I allowed to like?
Yes.
Kurt's a little fucking bitch. Kurt has always been a little fucking bitch. He has been a little baby back crybaby bitch. I cannot. There are few things in this world that piss me off quite like a grown ass man acting like a junior high baby girl. Ooh, and it's. I mean, he's just a sad. He had sad, gross person.
So when we say sad, we're not meaning I feel so sorry for him. He is the worst kind of sad and pathetic. Like a sad, pathetic.
I'm so sad. You have to feel bad for me. Look at how depressed my life is. Look at how sad I am. I'm just a sad little man that can't find a woman.
Okay, to be fair, there's nothing little about Kurt. But
I mean,
so for those of you who don't know, he's an attorney who's a sad sack and he's awful. He's a
little bitch.
He's a little bitch.
He's a little bitch. He's an egotistical little bitch. Boom. Full description. Egotistical little bitch that thinks he's some gift to the world.
How does he consolidate those two things?
You know what qualifies me to give this opinion? When you meet the man, you tell him you have a wife. You then see him and he tries to invite you to his home.
He messaged me.
When he goes after married women, you're a sad little pathetic man with a sad little...
I come whether I decide to or not.
And if he had any real friends in his life, they would say, bro, fucking pull yourself together and stop being such a little fucking bitch, and maybe people would tolerate you better, and maybe you would find a woman. But no woman wants to be with a bitch.
Beta male.
Oh, and he also had specific criteria for the woman who would deserve his time and affection.
Right.
Also cries because he can't find one. But yeah, Did you see his pizza casserole video where he's trying to solicit women to come to his home and he's going to feed them alcohol, and then he has to check like the crossing state lines if you're under 18?
See, I've heard about it.
I saw it.
See, I don't want to particularly ruin my day with his face. Like, you know, I don't need that in my life.
Don't need that. Do you know what else didn't need to happen? And I'm not sure why it did, because this is we're changing it over to actually, like, let's see. Did you gift another one? What are you doing? Roxy's a sweetie. Sweetie pie. Erect roses everywhere. So I wish Jeff was here.
Oh my
for this.
goodness.
I mean, I wish Jeff was here for a lot of things, but
Yeah.
when I see something like this, I'm like, oh, he would be so on this.
Right?
The Mexican Navy ship. When I first saw the videos, I didn't realize that there were people standing on each of those.
Yeah.
What in the world?
Jeff would have been all over this. And I mean, it's kind of funny. It's a horrific accident. But it's funny that whenever there's a boat accident now, all of us are like, oh, Jeff! Like, Jeff! We think boat accidents and automatically think of Jeff. But hey.
Guy. Yeah, the ship mask.
But yeah, no, I saw that. And at first I thought it was AI. And then
I don't know anymore.
Right? And then I'm like, oh shit, this is real. And those are people, like, everybody on the bridge was okay.
It was carrying 277 people, lost 2 crew members at the time this was posted. Preliminary reports are suggesting that a power loss might have led to the accident. Do you recall the bridge incident like that
That is exactly what I said to Mrs. FLUXX. I said it's weird that we just hit the year anniversary of the key collapse. When that boat lost power and actually hit the support and knocked out the bridge, and now I have to take the long way in the tunnel to the airport, and it sucks.
So rude of them.
And they still, like, it's still weird to see, like, when you're driving and it's like off on the side when you're driving like the other way, and it's just 2 ends of a bridge, and you're like, there should be something there.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, no, if you watch, like,
was there some sort of event? I don't know anything surrounding like why they were even there.
It was actually this was its departing voyage. It was here for some like exhibition or show, I believe, and it was actually headed to Iceland from this voyage. Like, it was headed to Iceland to do another, like,
they were on a tour.
Yeah, yeah. And supposedly it lost power.
Yeah,
but
I don't know about that. I mean, is it a common thing for that to happen around bridges? Like,
I don't know, but the tugboat was right on its side. That boat was hauling. If you look at the speed, like, it was going pretty fast. It would have been hard to get it to stop before the bridge, but I don't understand it. Did it just, because it lost power, it drifted to a low point and so it didn't make clearance? Or was it not supposed to go under that bridge? I don't understand what. And this is why I needed Jeff.
Exactly. Ugh.
But like, damn. Yeah, I've watched like all the videos and I'm just like, damn.
Around 6 knots at collision.
It was such a pretty ship.
Oh, and tide was up.
That makes sense. Like, if you don't... Damn. But, I mean, thankfully it wasn't worse.
Could have been worse. For sure.
Yeah.
So shifting gears, I mean, that was kind of a weird happening. Do you have any irrational fears, like boats or planes? You don't like planes. You don't like flying.
See, it's not. Yes, I don't like flying, but I've realized it's being confined. that I'm claustrophobic because I can be in small spots. I just don't like being confined. You can't tell me not to leave, or I'm not allowed to leave, or I can't leave, because then I get panicked because I'm like, well, I just want to go home. Well, what if I can't go home? Well, what do you mean I can't go home? And then like it triggers the claustrophobia, and planes are terrible for that because you get stuck like with delays. They put you on the airplane, and then you get stuck like on the tarmac for like 2 hours, and you can't get off, and you're just in this tight little plane. It's situational claustrophobia.
So no submarines for you then?
Oh no. Nope.
You want to be able to just like open a door and get out. I want to be able to get out.
Yeah, well, see, and that's why tunnels. I hate tunnels. Can't like. And that's when they knocked out the bridge. Now I have to take the tunnel, because at least when you're on the bridge, you're on the bridge, you're above the water. But like in a tunnel, if the tunnel collapses or water, like you're fucked.
You're trapped.
You are fucked. But
why do people like it's mostly boys. Girls I don't think are wired this way, but they see like this impossible, like the cave spelunking.
No.
That like, oh, there's a crack in the floor. I'm gonna crawl into it. Underwater? Sure, let's go. Why? Why do they do this?
I think people have death wishes where they're like, I want to die today. And then they don't die. And then so they keep going back to like, today's going to be the day that I die in one of these tunnels. And they just never do. And it becomes
until they do.
Until they do. Oh, nope, I cannot.
Sorry, sir. You were trying to climb into a 13-inch like wedge in the ground.
No, every once in a while I'll see the reels like when I'm doom scrolling on YouTube or something, and it'll be like somebody going into a tight space, and I'm just like, nope.
Have you ever been stuck in an elevator?
Not like this. I mean, it was like 2 seconds.
I hate for you to get okay. Like I said, this thing's not going anywhere.
Okay.
Not moving.
Okay.
My foot's underneath it right now. So it's not going
Okay.
anywhere.
All right, go ahead. Go quick.
My foot's underneath it right now, so it's not going anywhere.
Oh, hello. We were told another hour for you. Come on in. So I got the professional here. Give me one second.
Okay.
So this is what we're dealing with. We've tried reset. We tried the JQD, whatever that acronym is for the it's not functioning.
No. Speaking of this elevator, you live out in California.
Mm-hmm.
You've heard there's a new Final Destination coming out because they want to traumatize. Huh?
That was my next tab. Final Destination Bloodlines is out.
Have you seen those stupid ads that they have driving around? Brilliant and horrific. Brilliant and terrifying.
It's doing some numbers at the box office. I'm a little surprised, but then again, nostalgia. It was wildly popular when I was in high school when the first one came out. Long time ago. But yeah, it's doing really well. I've heard people talk about it that have seen it. Some people say it's really cheesy, which it was always kind of cheesy. Like,
yeah,
movies tend to be a little cheesy. But are you gonna see it? Do you?
Oh no, hell no. Oh no, I saw the first one by accident when I was younger because it was on at one of my friend's house, and I was traumatized. I was thoroughly traumatized, and yeah, to this day, nope, can't make me do it. Can't make me drive behind a log truck.
Oh no, I always change lanes. I always change the lanes.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Oh shoot, where did I have this? I had some dumbass on a California highway. Let me start this. Was pulling a sedan. So a truck had just a chain.
I saw that.
And it was just whipping around. There was a dude in that car trying to.
You just see him in there. I'm like, there's somebody in there.
Ridiculous.
What
Absolutely ridiculous.
happened?
I have no idea what the outcome was, but
Like, I don't know what possesses a person to continue going forward. When you're that messed up, I don't know what possesses a person to be like, I'm just gonna keep going. It's gonna be fine.
Here it is.
None
Oh,
of that.
Houston Freeway. Houston.
Oh. I wonder.
Oh, shit. What the hell? She's still putting it up. Stop!
Really?
Don't try to fucking phone! What are you doing, stupid? Oh, shit, shit.
Like, you're.
That girl!
Okay. They didn't want to call a tow truck or something, right? I guess. Is that the thing? You want we can just tow it ourselves. Okay, the amount of damage that thing has now.
It's not
Because
worth
of this?
anything.
Oh,
And it's like, why would you tow it from the back? Why would you not tow it from the front? And why would you go that fast? And why would you not stop?
so many whys. So many questions.
So many. No, it was two dudes.
Yeah.
Like, maybe
and
they should have
woman
had a
card.
woman. Maybe they should have had a woman to be like, hey guys, not a great idea. I don't. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
That was.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I saw that at first. I thought it was someone in that back car just like doing that as a stunt. And the car in the front was just like blocking traffic and the car behind was. But then I realized, oh no, the car in the front's towing. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So I hadn't seen the original report on this, but this was out of Los Angeles some time ago. So this dude attacked nearly a dozen women in their cars a few years ago and was released from prison less than a year into his 5-year sentence, despite the pleas from his victims. And what would you guess? He's out doing it again.
What is wrong with LA?
Okay,
What?
okay. Two sides of this for me, this particular news piece. I don't recall seeing it when it first happened, but now I'm looking at it through the lens of 2025. Tesla drivers are Nazis. Teslas are bad. He's obviously associated with Mac. I don't know. I'm kind of spiraled a little bit, but just initially the report on its own.
In a number of Southern California road rage incidents a few years ago. Well, his name is Nathaniel Rademacher. He's been arrested again, this time in Hawaii. Rademacher was charged with multiple counts of assault in LA County in January of 2023. He was sentenced to 5 years in prison, but he didn't serve that 5 years. He was paroled in August of last year against the wishes of a number of his local victims. In the Hawaii case, he's accused of assaulting an 18-year-old female driver and her mother, who was a passenger, after a traffic incident yesterday in Honolulu. And again, he was behind the wheel of a Tesla. Police arresting Rademacher today, the teen driver's uncle, speaking to us tonight from Hawaii.
I would hope that, HPD does prosecute him and do a better job than California, of keeping him behind bars so that
Doesn't he kind of look like MLS?
hopefully he can at least learn a lesson, maybe get some sort of help. It seems he has anger issues. He's lashing out, and who knows what he might be capable of next. It's only escalating.
We've learned there was also an infant in the victim's car as well. Again, Nathaniel Rademacher is in jail in Honolulu tonight. He'll be facing a judge soon to learn the official charges he will.
I'm gonna say, I don't like, even with the 2025 lens, I think this guy's just a dick and doesn't know how to
control. I totally think that.
Huh?
He's He is not well. No, I don't think that they're trying to make him look worse, but I do think it's funny they're driving a Tesla. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
They're like,
all
he's
these
a Tesla
drivers.
driver. All Tesla drivers are violent, even though they're the ones being attacked for the most part. Oh, Lord.
Have you heard of Sock Puppet Master 99 on Instagram?
I feel like it's familiar.
This Instagram account, they take, and they always reference the YouTube video, but they take body cam footage and they make a cartoon with the voices.
Seriously?
They're so good. They're so good. Have you said before that you have ADHD or something?
Oh yeah, super neurospicy. The jumping of like different topics is fantastic. I love it so much. We're just going like boom, 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 and I'm like, oh, I'm keeping up great, and I'm not even derailing.
Does your ADHD or your spiciness ever make you forget to pull your pants up in a library?
No, can't say that it's ever made. I have forgotten a great many things. My keys in the refrigerator, the remote in the bathroom, but I can't say pulling up my pants has ever been one of those things.
Psycho 216 for 2. Thank you. Gotta go. Love you, Moxie. Power calls. All right.
Just a reminder, chat. Don't matter how many white people you see me around, I'm still just a nigga.
Takes all kinds, Flux. We're eclectic around here. Oh gosh. Okay. Audio.
I
love
did that
these
one
so-
because there's a monkey on screen.
Yawn.
We can try and. You said there's a chance that you might have come out of the bathroom without pulling your pants completely up.
I have ADHD, so my mind wanders a lot.
The reports we're getting is that you're flashing people. That's what my concern is.
I don't really have any sexual desires toward anyone, really.
It's a very unusual circumstance that we don't run into all that frequently.
This is not the first time that something like this has happened. Back in high school, there was a similar incident. It was an out-of-body experience, more of a like supernatural sort.
You forget to pull up your pants, or how's this?
It's more of like I don't really notice.
So when did you last use the restroom?
No, not like 11:30.
So it would have been possible for you to be sitting for over a half an hour with your pants down?
I will get up and walk around occasionally.
A half an hour would not be unusual for you to be wandering around with your pants down and not notice it?
Not full, like only the penis, not anything else. So
a half an hour would not be out of the norm for you to be exposed that long and not realize it when you're walking around with your sweatpants basically choking your penis. You see how it's not making a lot of sense?
I don't exactly have like the biggest dick. Like it doesn't really feel being choked.
Why would there's been 2 reports now, one a week ago and one today. You were on the second floor balcony and exposed yourself to her while she was, it sounded like, on the first floor.
At least in my belief, it is accidental. I don't really feel much sexual attraction towards people.
It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be sexual attraction, but if somebody gets excitement from the taboo of it.
I don't really indulge in the taboo. When it comes to the taboo, it's like I try and stay away because it's taboo.
There's some reason that people do this. It's not accidental. You got to be at least a little bit honest with me.
When I do use the restroom, I typically do forget to pull up all the way, at least.
So that's the story we're sticking with?
I just didn't think that anybody noticed.
So I will see these.
Chinchilla.
I'll see these pop up on my Instagram feed. I watch them. They're wildly entertaining for me. And then I have to go find the YouTube video where it came from to see like what the person looked like and how it actually went down. And I think it's a woman that runs this account. And so she kind of expedites it for a short video for Instagram. And sometimes these videos are like 15, 20 minutes long, but they just crack me up. I love it. Yeah,
I
pants
have
are
to now
prison,
follow
Flux.
them. Yeah, pants are prison. Unless in public, then pants are necessary. I had to add that caveat because today's society.
And also, we were talking about Kurt, and different rules apply for
Yeah.
different people.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
pants are prison. Unless in public, then it's necessary.
Oh, do you remember back in Vegas, there was this guy I was telling you about, and he had come out as trans, and he was announcing that he was going to be in Vegas at that same time. I'm like, I want to hit him up. I want to hit him up. Well, Josh Sider, he used to be on The Bachelorette. That's where his grifting first started, right? Then he was gay, and then he unalived himself. But somebody else got a hold of my account, like the whole thing, like faked his death a couple of times. The most recent one was he was trans, and so he did all these videos, super cringe, and then he came out as it was a social experiment, and then he was on all kinds of conservative podcasters. Alex Stein 99, he was on there. He was making the rounds on the circuit. He's pulling another one.
Oh my god, how many grifts can one person have? Oh my god.
How many, you ask? I'm not going to watch this whole 1.5 minutes because it's entirely way too long.
Can we contrast this against when he was a woman? We need to have a side by side.
Oh, please.
These people.
Okay, so this is his Instagram account.
Oh my god.
Oh, he was dating somebody from 90 Day Fiance at one point. He's all over the place. Oh gosh, there's so many. Where?
Oh my god.
Okay, so then it just
more lame and gay, more lesbos, more.
The trans Muslim woman living in Gaza. So it obviously went beyond the facade of it, and he leaned into the comedy of it, if you want to call it comedy, the trolling, let's say. But my cat converted to Islam. I'm opening the first Muslim gay bar. He leaned into it pretty hard. Muslims for abortion.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. And then so the latest one is he identifies as a black man.
Wow.
No, I don't know how you can be that shameless of a person, and I don't know.
Because he's pretty much trying to be sincere with each gimmick, right?
This one, it's impossible. No way.
Yeah, there's no way you can even. Although, did you hear about you are now also black?
We have the impact.
So I heard a thing.
Ginger, please.
I was gonna say, I heard. Am I allowed to say ginger, or do I have to say ginger because the ER, you can't say the hard R and
hard
ginger.
R. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's was that my ginger?
Excuse me. I'll agree with none of this.
What is wrong with today? Everybody is so desperate to be a part of some culture or something that's other than their own. What is happening? Oh no, she froze. Oh no. I am the captain now. What's up, my dudes? How you doing, chat? I don't know what happened. Just left me. I guess it was too much. I apologize if I offended you with the ginger. I apologize. Come back. Come back, my ginger.
I'll riff with you for a bit until she's back. I have no idea what happened.
She did say her internet was having issues yesterday.
I'm under tornado warning right now, and she's the one fucking crashing out. God damn it!
Ooh,
you can't trust women for anything.
We had really bad storms, and we lost power. I don't know, a couple of days ago. But forgot with the changing seasons, the weather's getting crazy.
Changing seasons. We're a month away from summer. We're full on spring. Okay, here we go. She's back.
So I was shifting around and my heel hit the power button on my computer. Everything just shut down.
Oh, that's the worst. I haven't hit the button, but the plug has fallen out of the wall before. Hey, you're back. And at least the stream didn't die.
The stream didn't die, thankfully. Oh my gosh. Unfortunately, I only had just a few more things and I didn't lose like 40 tabs, which has happened before with failures of Chrome. Leon on a do-rag. There's a black version. Oh my gosh. Leon went on with a new Black Street one time. 2 Black Guys hosts, Atreus and Kata, and Leon was the guest, and he got the do-rag, and he was wearing the wife beater, and he had his henny, and he's so
Oh goodness. I can't believe what we've come to. Like, we're living in a weird timeline. This is a weird timeline. When they turned on the Hadron Collider in 2020, they shifted to a weird one.
What is this? We're living in a simulation.
Guys, it happened again. I was out minding my own business, not bothering anybody, and I got mispigmented. I was at the Dollar Tree. I was picking up some wave caps for the 360 waves I'm growing out, and this guy behind me is like, I didn't know white guys needed those things. And I said, excuse me, bigot? Did you just dead skin me? And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, what am I talking about? I was assigned white at birth by a doctor, but I identify as a black man.
Giving this guy attention. That's all he's out for.
How do these people have a platform? Like, how do these people have a platform?
I don't know. But do you know who should have a bigger platform? Oh no, where'd my thingy bobber go? Here it is. Sheriff Judd. Sheriff Judd should have a bigger platform, I think. He's out there doing the Lord's work.
Yes, I love this dude.
Love his press conferences.
He does not hold back, and it is beautiful.
Love it. Jeff, I've never felt more normal.
You think, well, I have set up a deal with an ugly woman. And I think you would all agree that this guy's an ugly woman, right? This is what you really get when the makeup comes off. This is Jason Bathurst. Now I want you to think about this a minute, okay? You decide that you're going to hook up with a woman. She comes in and she's already uglier than a mud fence, right? And then as you start to engage, you find out, hey, this dudette is a dude, and look what he really looks like. Yeah, he looks like he should have been in a Scarface movie someplace. I don't know. You think,
Joker.
well,
Yeah, love him so much.
Oh my god.
Okay, before we pull the train to the station, we're going to visit Southern California, roundabouts your old neighborhood, and we're going to see if we can find any misconnections that stand out to us.
Ooh.
Hello, hello, hello.
Thought I told you never to call me here.
You know, I'm sick of playing the field. I like to dance, disco.
I go to clubs, let the groove on.
Good sized woman, but not that way good. This way good.
Might not appear it, but semi-crazy.
A lot of times I'll just stay up, you know, late at night and watch you sleep.
I seek a person who is childlike.
I'm Chris Hansen, and I want to ask you some questions. Please have a seat.
Looks aren't that important anymore.
I decided that I'm lonely.
So I was just so there was that whole
God.
his dating video. I didn't know that Farron did a react on it.
I didn't know Farron did a react to him either. Oh God.
Okay,
Oh
just
God.
to see what it tastes like.
No.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to wash my eyes out with acid.
Good old Kurt. Yeah.
There's
The
something not right.
it seems like we're picking on a sad man. No, he is quite horrid.
Maybe if he didn't hit on lesbians and married women, we wouldn't make fun of him.
I'm very good with all the liquors. I'm very familiar with beer, very familiar with wine.
Oh.
Okay.
What is your
Like I
zodiac
said, I want to know who edited this. Was like this on Kurt's channel? Where did this video come from? Somebody tell me. Let's do a guess here. What sign do you think he is? Personally, I think he is either a Capricorn or a
I
Taurus.
don't know enough about zodiacs. Couldn't tell you.
Capricorn.
Am I a god or am I a god? That was my first guess too. I said either Capricorn
What is the
or
most
Taurus,
important
but
thing in
then
a
woman? I'm gonna guess for him, he's gonna say brains.
What is the most important thing in a woman?
No.
What's the most important thing in a woman? There's really only one answer. My dick.
I've seen that whole video before. I don't know where to find it now. But
I would watch Farron. I gotta watch that whole react to and see what Farron says. Like, ugh. But then
it's only
again,
like 8 minutes.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't know how much I can take because, like, ugh,
That's a lot. Okay, we'll pick 2 as they jump out at us.
Oh,
and you
well,
know the
already
whole
passed, huh? I was
I'm
like, you
know
already
the whole
the Pasadena and Riverside. Just because I those places, I know those places. Well, there's a
having
lot of
fun like
places
her.
that I know. But
Okay, so they get creative with these posts because they get flagged for removal if they're too explicit. So lots of people looking for plumbers, woodworkers, looking to have their pipes cleaned or looking to clean pipes.
Yeah.
Handyman, looking for a man named Richard. Yeah. So in Riverside, I miss having a friend like her. She was someone I could rely on whenever I needed to have a deep conversation.
Is that what the
deep or Al conversation? At times the conversation would get intense and a little aggressive, but she was all for it. Such enthusiasm. Salabi and see, it was a win-win situation. And when that conversation was done, we hugged and we went our separate ways back to our lives. I miss having someone like her around, hoping to find someone like her again. No guys, please. 35 minutes ago.
Oh, that's funny. Oh my goodness. I like
Very
the no
creative.
guys, please. Keep going. I want to
right.
see if there's any place. I was hoping there would be. Oh, Buena Park. Bingo. Bingo.
Second at the Anaheim Market in Buena
I
Park.
know where that is. That's actually, yeah. I know where that is. That's actually that circle area. My parents' house is in that circular area.
Near Knott's Berry Farm.
Yeah.
Okay, both of us were checking out at the self-checkout. We exchanged a nice smile, but we had to part ways fairly quickly. Would really like to get in contact.
That's boring. Come on, Buena Park.
More. Do better.
Buena Park is kind of a quiet, Ooh, how about Long Beach?
Spring is here. Oh no, is it gone? No. What? Where'd you go? Come back to me. Come on. What?
Ooh.
That's so weird. It never does that. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. A good one. Spring is here. I've spent the day in the yard and I'm exhausted. You got it. You win. My yard needs to be landscaped. I have weeds all over the place, and I need a gardener with a big enough blower to be able to get all the stuff back in one area. I had a guy, but he has disappeared. I liked his blower, but now I think I need a much bigger one. And I have like shingles from the roof and all kinds of other debris that I need an industrial sized blower to get everything back in order because we practically have tornadoes touching down lately. Kick Roxy Toxy.
I'm concerned about the debris comments.
Shingles from the roof and all kinds of debris. I don't understand.
Like everything else I'm on board with. I get you want your landscaped, you want your bushes trimmed.
Makes sense.
The debris in the yard.
I hear that you are bisexual.
Need help to get all the stuff back in one area?
Is like I don't know, man.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
that's a
Lord
pressure.
have mercy.
Ooh, gross. He's icky. I never want to touch a yucky man thing.
Truer words have never been spoken.
Amen.
Oh my goodness. FLUXX, you're a
Lord.
trooper. You're a trooper.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out and staying up so late for me.
Thanks for having me.
I will have you. Dang it, phrasing. You will be my guest as often as you are able. You're always welcome. Okay, whatever.
That's a good way to phrase it for phrasing.
Sure. Let's do that. So, what do you have going on? What are you doing these days? Are you full-time YouTuber right now, or?
Yeah, right now just doing this full time because I don't have a job currently, which is nice. So I'm kind of putting out a lot more like gameplay content, which Monster Hunter came out in March, and the title update just dropped last month. So we've kind of been exploring that as well as Schedule 1. That's been a fun game. You build your drug empire, man.
I've watched some of your streams, and there are some people in the chat that have been playing that as well. So
it's a fun one, but just been doing the video game streams mostly, doing a couple ADHD streams in there because I mean with the Laura Owens news, that is just fantastic.
I need to catch up on all that.
Yeah, it got bizarre, and then it got even weirder.
Interesting. Who's covering it as far as like streamers go that is like all over it?
So, Laura Nighty, I don't know if you've heard of her. She's kind of newer on the scene. That her channel is the Court of Random Opinion. She does she started I think covering with the Laura Owen stuff, and now she like also covers the Blake Lively Justin Baldoni stuff. But she's all over the case, as well as Megan Fox and
not that Megan Fox, the other Megan Fox,
the Medium Smart.
Yeah, Medium
the
Smart.
writer, not the thumbs.
Oh, the thumbs, the toe
thumbs. Yeah.
It's a problem.
But yeah, so just kind of staying up to date with the Laura Owen stuff, and it's a fun ride right now.
And you are House of FLUXX on all platforms, yes?
All platforms across the board. It's pretty awesome.
Keeping it easy for
my
everybody.
baby's coming to say hello. This is the baby.
Oh,
this is the baby.
Oh, and see how your microphone arm got.
Yep, it just boop. But yeah,
some damage recently.
But yeah, that's the baby. That's Echo.
Echo, so cute. So House of FLUXX on Twitter, YouTube. Are you doing Rumble these days, or are you primarily just YouTube?
Mostly just YouTube and Twitter is where I stream.
Awesome, possum. So if you haven't subbed, go sub. Love FLUXX. Everyone loves FLUXX. She's everyone's favorite. But thank you so much. And with that, we're going to say goodnight, everybody. So smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. We're going to do the things.
Okay, okay. I know you have to go. Just answer me one question.
Yes, you're a total fag.
It's not the question.